Hey, what's that? That sneaking giant. Oh my god.
Hello there. Welcome to another loot box episode opening. If you come here from the last two, make sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of it. And if you come here often, might as well subscribe so you're up to date whenever I upload. We're gonna do a 50 increment. I'm gonna put it in a playlist. So if you want to see multiple sample sizes, feel free to do so. Well, let's get straight into it, huh? Cargo, there we go. First one, Gamba Kobe. Gives a reduced damage taken from the flooded effect by 28%. It's very good for a beginner, but for an intermediate, it's a little bit less. Here we go, Brahma's Legacy. Deals increased amount of damage for every simultaneous hit. Damages flooding. And you increase the damage for torpedoes by 150% when the target is beyond the 100 meters. So whenever they go beyond the 100 meters, they arm and they deal more damage, which is great. War drums, you can buy them at the manager at the lock or at Santan, which you can buy from Pieces of 8. So it is kind of a waste, but it is what it is. Long nines, can only get them from Skurlock by trading rum. Gold skull rum for it. Very good for moss breaking in the front of your back of your ship. You can see them on my back of my ship. It has piercing, so it increased damage to weak point. Plus it increased the damage by 50% when hitting sails, so that's tearing too. Plus when you hit the tearing effect on the sails, you deal a 7,000 damage that cannot be braced, which is great. We go to the next one, Zama Zama, which are good for the builds where you want to do a lot of crew attacks. It's burning, so it's very good for your Sandbook or for any other build, but you need to be close combat. It has like 2 cannons at the front and 7 at the side, and this is the bark, so Brig has more gun slots. Dardanelles, always good to have Dardanelles. With the Unison you can use them fast, you don't have to click that much. Plus they deal 30% of damage as explosive, which is great. Kalinikos Flame 2, which I'm gonna destroy because they're a waste for me, but they also have the radar effect, just as the Zama Zama. Another Dardanelles, which is great, good start. Great Springald 3, which is like a Twin Winch, but it has different statistics. It has a reload of 1 second, range of 900. It can only have 1 gun part, it goes on the top of the ship, can only be placed at the front. When you charge it for longer, you can increase the damage. It has tearing 2 and piercing 2, which will add up a nice bit of DPS, but mainly used for tearing the sails. Kawaka 2, which is reduces incoming damage from ramming. So if somebody rams you, you take only 25% of the damage. Gunner's Quadrant, you reload time goes down by 50%. For only the weapon you use to remove a weak spot over 320 meters. I've never used it, I'm not planning on using, but it's cool to have though. Another Kabaka 2. A Shalahi 3, which has arming, explosive and flooding. So this one has explosive and flooding damage, which is handy for certain builds, which might open some new opportunities. Do keep in mind that it is a torpedo which cannot hit any towers or whatsoever. Another Rama's Legacy, always good to have. 2 in a row. That's nice. We go up to into a Dardanelle roll, into a Twin Winch Ballista roll, which is the, in my opinion, better version than the Great Springald. You deal more damage. You don't have the tearing perk, so the Springald has the tearing perk. But these Twin Winch has more range, plus a little bit more damage as well. But the range is mainly the thing, because you use it to catch up to people. Another Shalai 3. Another Shalai 3. And another Twin Winch Ballista. That's great. Great Springald 2, which we're gonna get rid of, because I don't need it. Kalinikos Flame 2, I'll just explain it real quick before I disappear it. So you increase your charge rate of vulnerable effect and you add 30% of damage as burning. Great. on a signbook. A water tank, we all know what it does, reduces the crew stamina depletion by 50% while bracing and increases stamina recovery by 20. So you can brace for longer and you regain stamina quicker. It's great. War drums, everybody knows them, reduce crew stamina depletion while trimming in combat. Handy in PvP? No, there is better furniture, but it is handy when trimming in combat. Royal Custodian. It is the fortification. It refortifies. It gives you 35% extra armor for 12 seconds when you use a repair kit. Another water tank, we've seen those. A Gamba Kobe, we've seen that as well. A Basilisk Tree, which is the Kovrin version of the Zamazama. Besides that, it doesn't deal fire damage, but it has the charge rate for the vulnerable effect, which is great. We go another Chalet Tree. Another Dardanelles. 2 Dardanelles in a row. And another Rama's Legacy. Zamazama. Another Zamazama. Kalinikos Flame 2. I haven't seen too much armors besides the Royal Custodian though. War drums. Gamba Kobe. Well, I haven't seen any purple armors, I need to specify it. Oh, Le Flow. Which is a... maybe... Oh, yes, I did. So, this is La Peste signature artillery launcher. It has a toxic fume that it releases for a short period upon impact, dealing damage and sapping crew stamina. Damage from toxic fumes cannot be blocked by bracing. Also deals explosive damage. This one is great when you tear somebody's sails. And then you just go shoot this mortar. Otherwise it's hard to hit, but if your target is stationary, you can probably hit it and then it saps crew stamina so it can brace for too long. Which is great. Another Chalet 3. A Loophole 2, which we're gonna get rid of because I don't need him. Never mind, it just returns. Huh. A rigging station. So the rigging station recovers 1% hull health per second when the hull health is less than 20%. So when you're low, especially in PvE, but people also use it in PvP, but in PvE you don't have to heal that much. Just in case, don't get me wrong on this one, if you're fighting Megalithstar, it deals way more damage than you can heal, so it's a waste because 20% is not enough to survive. But for convoys, certain bosses, that extra bit helps you with bracing and surviving, so you can actually pop that last medkit. So it's very useful to have. Plus it's a season 1 furniture. It's hard to get nowadays. Another Le Flow. Zamazama 3. Loophole 2. Oh, somebody's doing far too least. And the last 5, we got a Kalinikos Flame 3. Just the same as Kalinikos Flame 2, but better. Radar, burning 3, so 30%. It adds 30% damage as burning, and it increases the charge rate of the vulnerable effect. Another Skurlock Long 9. Royal Custodian, our second epic armor. Another Loophole 2. Gonna get rid of. And a Kawaga. So this time we had decent amount of furniture, decent amount of blue armor, not a lot of purple epic armors, but we'll take it, I guess. The thing is, we got a lot of Dardanelles, which is good because I was working on a Padawakang build. Plus the new furniture might help with assistance with the Manusari. So that might be handy. Plus we got some other stuff for the main ships that I used for my Pieces of 8 collection. That's great. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I want to thank you all for watching. And again, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of it. And if you come here often, don't forget to subscribe. Anyways, have fun and see you next time. Bye bye.